Hi, this is Nathaniel from the BYU Software Training Lab. Today I'll be going over how to create shapes and lines in InDesign. Creating shapes in InDesign is pretty similar to other Adobe software, especially Illustrator if you're familiar with it. InDesign gives you a few different tools for creating shapes and lines in your toolbar, which is located over here on the left-hand side of your screen. Lines can be created using the Line tool, which is found right here. Just click and drag to create your line. If you want to make sure your line is perfectly horizontal or vertical, hold Shift while clicking and dragging to create your line. The first tool for creating shapes is the Rectangle tool, shortcut M on your keyboard, which is found right here. After selecting the Rectangle tool, you can click and drag to create a rectangle. If you hold Shift while creating your rectangle, it will keep the dimensions uniform and proportional to one another, resulting in a perfect square. You can also do this when adjusting the dimensions of your rectangle with the Selection tool. Another helpful tip, when editing a rectangle, you can double-click the yellow square right here when you have the rectangle selected. You can then drag the yellow points on the corners of your rectangle in order to round the corners. The next shape tool is the Ellipse tool. It is nested underneath the Rectangle tool. Right-click on the rectangle to bring up nested tools. It can also be found with the shortcut L on your keyboard. The Ellipse tool works in the same way as the Rectangle tool. Click and drag to create an ellipse. Again, you can hold Shift to constrain the shape to equal proportions, which creates a perfect circle. Another tool nested under the Rectangle tool is the Polygon tool. Unfortunately, this tool has no shortcut, so you'll have to right-click on the Rectangle tool and select it manually. This tool works like the other two shape tools. Click and drag to create a polygon. While clicking and dragging to create your shape, you can use the arrow keys to increase or decrease the number of duplicated shapes. You can hit Enter to switch your arrow key settings. Now the up and down arrows will increase and decrease the number of sides of your polygon, and the left and right arrow keys will increase or decrease the prominence of the angles connecting your sides, resulting in a star-shaped polygon. That concludes my video on how to create shapes and lines in InDesign. Thanks for watching.